Controlled ADS tracking. Jiggle aim stability. Close range quick control. Controlled and customized movements. Hey guys, welcome back. Today, I'm testing a really powerful mobile gaming tool. This is Axis Gamepad Pro, and it lets you play games like PUBG Mobile, BGMI, Call of Duty Mobile, and other FPS titles with a controller in a much more advanced way. For this demo, I'm using a local controller with a 6-axis gyroscope, and I'm going to show you how it actually works in BGMI on my Samsung Z Fold 5. As you can see on my screen, Axis Gamepad Pro is already running, and I've already added the game. Now let me show you the layout library. I already created a layout for my BGMI gameplay, and for this demonstration, I'm going to use this exact setup. Now I'll tap Start Service to launch the game and enable the overlay service. And once the service starts, this is how the overlay looks on screen. There are a lot of useful options here, but before we go deeper into the settings, let me show you my actual mapping layout. This is the layout I'm using right now with Gyro enabled. And if I want to add more buttons, I can do that anytime using the Quick Add dialog from here. But now, let's get to the most important part. Let me show you how beautifully this app works with BGMI, and really with any game where you want to use the gyroscope of your controller for camera movement. First, let's look at the actual recoil control with different scopes. Right now, I'm using a 3x scope, and if you notice those small left and right movements, that is actually coming from higher gyroscope sensitivity. The good thing is, you can fine-tune that from the overlay settings, or you can adjust the in-game sensitivity as well, depending on how you want the recoil control to feel on your controller. And this is exactly where Axis Gamepad Pro becomes so interesting. Because once everything is tuned properly, the controller starts to feel much more natural. Now, those first sprays were done without any attachments. So next, let's add some proper attachments and see how much more stable the control feels. I'm going to attach a quick extended mag, a flash hider, and now let's add a grip to the M416 as well. And with that setup ready, let me spray on this mountain so you can get a better idea of how the recoil feels in actual use. As you can see, the recoil is much more controlled now. It is not going to be magically perfect by default because every player has a different preference. But the good part is, you can fine-tune it by adjusting the app settings and your in-game sensitivity until the spray feels right for your controller. Now let's switch to the red dot and test it again. And here, you can really notice how controlled and responsive the aim feels. The gamepad feels quick when switching aim, smooth while tracking, and much more natural once the sensitivity is dialed in properly. Right now, the app is still in testing, so if you run into any bugs or issues, you can report them and they can be reviewed and fixed quickly. And if you want to try the app yourself, just comment below. If you want help setting it up for a specific game, you can mention that too, and we can guide you. And if you want access to the app, comment below or send your email ID to contact@axisgamepad.com to join the test program. Thanks for watching. That's it for today. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more gameplay and setup videos.